Welcome, 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 my Capricorns. Welcome to Garnetqueentarot, where we are inspired to rise. Hey, everybody, how are you guys doing? I hope all is well. Well, we got to clear our space and our energy before moving forward. So, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and shake it off. Shake it off. Shake it off. What is going on, everybody? I hope everyone is doing well. Welcome, welcome, welcome into our sacred sanctuary where we're able to receive our messages. We clear the energy, we clear the space, so we're able to overcome any obstacles on our path. That smells so great. It's like lavender. I love that smell. It's so relaxing. So Capricorns, what's been going on? Let's see what our message is today. Spirits reveal to us the messages for Capricorn. Allow them to gain the clarity and understanding necessary on their progress and process forward. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Yes, yes. Oh, I love this. This is a beautiful card. Look at that. Speak up. Speak up. Let your voice be heard. Now, you could keep a Capricorn quiet, but for so long. Capricorn's going to talk their truth, their peace. They may be quiet for a minute, but keep pushing those buttons. They are beautiful people. They are leaders. They are creative. Love me some Capricorns. Capricorns. Let us reveal additional messages to help us to gain that clarity and understanding. But speak up. Speak your truth. It's really hard. They do it, though, but it's really hard with Capricorns and being completely submissive and just letting other people lead. That's something they would have to work on because Capricorns are born leaders. So that's one of the hurdles in relationships, is just be quiet and not say your piece. So make sure you focus on watching your words. So when you speak up, it's not offensive, but it's heard and straight to the point. Speak to us. Yes, yes, Capricorns. What's going on, Capricorns? Here we go. Ooh. We have the Six of Cups. We have the Six. Wow, Six again. Six of Swords. Ooh. We have the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. We have the Four of Pentacles. Capricorn. We have the Seven of Wands. What's happening, Capricorn? And we have the Hermit. Capricorns, you know how you are already. Speak up and be heard. Let me tell you what we are receiving over here. Okay? Now, I'll tell you right now, you are a giving person. You know what I love about Capricorns? They give from the heart. They don't give to impress. They give to assist. They give because they care. And you're in that mode where you're sharing. You're sharing your wisdom. You're sharing your leadership skills. You're sharing your life. You're looking out for other people. You're making sure that folks are okay. This is part of you. This is who you are. You're a given person, a given soul that loves when you're able to enable and assist other people on their journey of not just surviving or existing, but living. And that's just part of you. And I see you helping other people. And you notice how that card was first when you have the Six of Cups. And then when you turn over to the Six of Swords, it's leaving rough realm behind. It's leaving the, you've been coming through this a lot where you're omitting people from your life and moving forward. So you must be going on another level, another phase. But I do see moving. And it's at a distance. It could be overseas, long distance, an island, but you're not going to be staying where you are. You believe that you have better opportunities, better options going somewhere else because you're tired of the same old BS. That's what that is. You've turned your back and you're saying, you know what, enough is enough already. I know I deserve more in my life. I deserve a better surrounding, a better environment. And it's not better people, but it's a change. Because you can meet the same people no matter where you go. It's just the changing effect of it and how you feel frustrated with things as is. It's not to your benefit. Some of you stayed even though you weren't feeling happy at the, about the option of staying where you were, but you just felt it was better for you at the time. Remember, you very strategic in all that you do. So there's a benefit at the end of all that you do where you're looking forward, but you're looking at where you should place yourself to benefit from the rewards. You know that if you keep beating a dead horse, you're getting nowhere. So it shows. And that's what I love about this card, because it shows you all the rough waters. But moving forward, you see how the sea is leveled off. You're not having all of those ripples in there. That's hard times. And you just fed up with it. It's like you know that change is evident in your life because the waters are too rough over here. All the ripples and the waves, everything in it. Here, you're going to softer waters, more calming, more goal-oriented, and you're seeing the greenery before you, landing on an island, landing somewhere else where it's new and you can connect yourself to calming waters. It shows a change of your mindset, a change of your perspective, a change of your goals, because this is not working for you. And you're not looking back. What was, but you're moving forward now and you have higher expectations and you're going where you feel more comfortable with achieving your goals. Because over here looks like it's more receptive to you, where you could just take charge of your life and you're just tired of fighting a battle every day. Do know, no matter where you go, there's going to be some opposition. But the good thing is you're leaving this rough territory behind and you're going for a new vision, a new horizon, new opportunity, new chances to grow. And you're not letting fear take over. You're just moving forward and you're not alone. You just see the possibilities of more. You're moving your family and you said, I've had enough. I deserve better. I want more. So these troubling seas, these waves, these ripples, you're leaving it behind. You want to start at a standpoint where, a vocal point where more is to come for you. You know that you put the work in, so you should benefit from it. And here it seems like no matter what you do, the sea stays rough. Sometimes we have to change our surroundings and our environment, even the people in it, in order for us to elevate. And we know this. It's just stability. And where you're going, you feel that it will be more stable to you and your benefit. So speak up, speak your truth, and keep moving. There's another card I love. Let me tell you something. I love cards that reflect the water, the transition, transformation, and growth. Here you're reflecting on all your hard work to even get this to grow the way that it has. It shows your involvement in your life as far as putting the work in, the hard work in. with intentional aim. And you see all the work and it's benefiting you, and you're reflecting on it. You're like, wow, I did this. I accomplished this. You know, when you are able, let's say you were aiming to buy a house and you've been putting in the hours, putting in the time to qualify, saving the money, doing everything. And you just look and you reflect and you say, wow, Capricorn, you did this. I did this. My hard work is about to pay off in abundance. The growth. Like I tell you, every time you look at something green, look at the growth potential, look at what is taking place, look at the change, and you see it's just beautiful. And you're like, wow, I did this. I did this. No matter what they say, no matter how they come for me, I get blessed. I am blessed. I am proud of my work. I am proud of my achievements. I am proud of my success, and I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep going and growing. And that's what you're doing. And you could step back and reflect and breathe and say, I'm well on my way. I'm right on my path. It's exciting. Growth is exciting. When you could see yourself someplace and envision it, and then you see yourself achieving it, that's a pat on the back moment. That's when you could do that. You see Kiki Palmer on that commercial with Starry or whatever that new drink is. When she just, you could hear it. That's how you feel. You feel like you could see your work manifesting. You could see the changes taking place. You're beholding the transformation. Nobody has to tell you because you're living it right now. You're living the change you want and see in your life. It's a process. And the thing is, you're not scared. You're hopeful. You're optimistic. You're glad that this is taking place in your life because you see yourself achieving these goals. You see yourself going through this transition. I mean, what a beautiful, beautiful thing. How beautiful is that? Let me tell you something. Let's say you study hard for an exam. And when you take the exam, you feel confident that you passed because you knew the answers to the questions. You didn't get the results yet, but you know you passed. That's a feeling that's worth experiencing. Growth takes you to new heights and new levels. And Capricorn, you're always about your business. Sometimes naysayers inspire you to go even further because they don't think you can or you will. And you're like, you don't know me. I'm a Capricorn. I end the year and I started. I am who I am, and I'm capable of achieving anything I want if I set my mind to it. So those little stumbling blocks that are thrown on your path and on your course, you're like, okay, they tried me. But they don't know me. My source got me. I get through storms because I'm well prepared. I don't wait for a storm to hit me. I'm prepared before it even comes. I listen to the news. I listen to the weather report, and I know I got this. When that challenge is coming, that storm is brewing, woo, you say, I got my rain gear, I got my rain boots, you covered for the snow, for the rain, heat, everything, because you've been there before. You've experienced this before. You know the turmoil that comes when you're growing. And you just have to brace and prepare and keep on going. You still got that stuff in your bag, that umbrella, those boots, everything. You notice the Capricorn always has something that you may need. You got a headache? They got some aspirin or ibuprofen. They got Tylenol. They got something. They always have something to help with the storm. Need a file or a clipper? Your nail is sticking out. The bag of the Capricorn got it. Because of your experiences, you tend to be more prepared for the storms because you know they could show up at any time, any place. You know what it's like to experience people turning their back on you, backstabbers. You know all this stuff. You got that experience in your bag. You also know what it's like to achieve your goals and be headed in the right direction because you're on the right path right now. While you out there in the sun sweating, working towards your greatness, towards your empire, and people lollygagging all over the place, you are prepared. And that's what you always have to remember. You pick up that information along the way and you put it in the compartment that you need to until you get to where you need to be so you can utilize that experience, that skill, that knowledge, that clue. Very intuitive. Very, very intuitive. Capricorns, you are greater than you even know. Because you guys are overcomers. It's part of your life. Because you're always escalating to new levels. So there's always going to be challenges and obstacles that come on your path because you're always climbing up. Even when you slip, you fall, but you don't fail. You keep on climbing. The mindset of a Capricorn and the different perspectives that they look through their lens and see shows them clues to elevating not just their life, but their mind, the way they think, the way they look at things. You're showing the possibilities. And look at you with this growth, stability, I should say stability. You're on solid ground. You have that growth and wealth mindset. You're accomplishing great things in your life. You weigh pros and cons. You figure things out. You look for different strategies, different solutions, different levels to come up on. You're always thinking with that creative mindset. Those juices are flowing. And when people throw stuff at you, you know when to duck. You expect it. You don't want it, but you say, just in case. You are just in case type of Capricorn, where just in case, that's what insurance is for. You protect yourself. You know, you're climbing up and people see you. And they'll tell you things like, I always knew you would be a success. You always had high potential. You always went through the storms prepared. I always looked to you for answers. I have been inspired by you for years. You will hear those type of things, not even knowing how people view you. But they see you as a contender for accomplishments because you don't just sit it out and wait for somebody else to make that move. You take it upon yourself and you gravitate towards success. So people are not surprised when you achieve it. When everybody's playing games or hanging out, you might say, nah, I gotta work. Nah, I gotta, hey, you always working. You need to have time for fun. And it's not that you don't take time for fun, but you prioritize your things, your business, yourself. You always looking for a come up that you create for yourself. You see something that may be down and you fill it up so it could climb up. You prepare yourself for what's to come, hoping for the best, but prepared for any challenge. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. It's about putting in the work, recognizing that, hey, sometimes I feel overwhelmed. Sometimes I feel discouraged. But you know what? I still keep going because my mind is forced to function on a level of greatness. I want to achieve these goals, and I am not afraid to put the work in to get it. I love Capricorns. When I tell you I love Capricorns, Capricorns have inspired me many a times. Because it's like when everybody's sitting there sulking and dismayed because somebody threw a wrench in the whole works, a Capricorn will go into the hermit mode. The hermit mode, okay? And they're reflecting, just as you're doing here. They're always thinking. The wheels are always turning. They don't try to reinvent the wheel. They try to tweak it to accommodate. And this is what's happening right now in your life. Even when you fall short of something, you say, dang, I forgot to do this and I do that. So while people over there, oh man, I'm not going to get through. I'm not going to make it. Oh, I'm a failure. Oh. Not the Capricorn. The Capricorn looks for a solution because, especially if there's people laughing or trying to drown them out, that's why they tell you to speak up. Why do you think they told you to speak up? Speak up. Because they know the difficulty that lays ahead at times. And because of the fact you've been there, done that. You've been in situations where your light bill is due and you're not sure if it's going to be cut. But rather than sit there and cry, woe is me, you figure out a way to get that bill paid. You go into your hermit zone, your way, and you reflect on everything, trying to figure things out. Strategically ambiguous. I'm going to make this move, and I'm going to kill two birds with one stone. I'm going to make change happen in my life, and the experiences that I have, I'm going to take it and use it like ammunition to clear the way, clear the path for me, to help me see and envision myself over that hump or bump in my life. What strategy do I have? What can I do? They really think they keeping me down. They don't know who I am. I'm a Capricorn. I'm a sea goat. I may not arrive as quickly as I want to, but by George, I'm getting there. Capricorns, come on now. You got your license. Drive your car. Have change, take city transportation. Do what you got to do, but continue aiming where you need to be. Yeah, you always working, Capricorn. You always got a plan. You always got some scheme, some strategy. You could say whatever you want, but you know what? Capricorns don't stay down. They ain't no clowns. They climb. They find their seat at the front row table. If they're not the ones in charge, they right up front. A lot of people stay close to Capricorns because they know they will always work on elevation, even when they're down. And let them go into hermit mode where they cut everything off and cut it down so they could hear the messages. Capricorns, you're in tune with who you are. Your self-esteem increases even after a fall. You continue to work on you and being a better you. You don't let the pitfalls keep you down. You don't let the pits that people have dug for you to make you fall in, because you're always holding on for dear life until you arrive at where you need to be. They've tried everything to hold you back and hold you down. And yes, sometimes it may slow you down a little bit. Let's admit it. Sometimes people know how to get to you. But now that you're more in tune with yourself and you know your path and you know your direction, you realize that change is evident in your life. You see your rewards. It's just sometimes you're tired and overwhelmed and exhausted and you want to give up. But you know what? Caps, you don't. You don't give up no matter how many roadblocks, how many detours come on your path. You recognize that I'm not the one. You're not going to hold me down or hold me back. It's not happening. It's not happening. And listen, when roadblocks come on your path, it weakens you. But you also have an ego and you have pride. And even when you're hurting, you don't always want people to know. It's your closest friends. And Capricorn, you don't have a whole bunch of friends. You have a lot of associates. The friends that you have, you can actually, literally count them on your hand, one hand. There's a lot of people that you know that don't have your best interests at heart. And you recognize that when you get on the levels that you've been on and continue to grow upon, not everybody is in your corner. And you've learned to accept that now. That's why you focus more on yourself and what you need to do to elevate to the next phase. You Always write things down or put it in the computer. You have notes. You listen. You always in learning mode, understanding mode, comprehension mode, growth mode, elevation mode. You always have at least multiple streams of income or at least two ways to do things. You research, you look up things so that you know for sure there's a good chance that this could work. But if it needs a little tweaking, you're right there because you've been what? Thinking privately to yourself away from the noise so that you're able to elevate. That is a big deal for you. You believe in growth and elevation. And sometimes you don't even understand how you keep going. You keep going and growing. You keep going and growing because you have this mindset of growth. You know that everything has a process. You give yourself the time to think about it, to work through it, to grow, to figure out what you already have that you can utilize for your ultimate growth. And that's what it's about. It's not reflecting on what was, it's reflecting on what can be. You constantly look at yourself and ask yourself questions to show that, listen, I don't have all the answers, but if I research, I can find them because you go into this solitude mode where your creative juices start flowing and overwhelming you because it's like, oh, I got so many ideas. I got so many ideas. I'm thinking about this. I'm thinking about that. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I'm going to overcome this. Oh, don't get stressed out. When people get stressed out over different things, not you. Worry does seep in, but then you stop yourself and you say, okay, how can I maneuver this? That's when your strategy juices start flowing. How can I maneuver this in my favor? You're in solitude. You're in thinking mode. You're in overcoming mode. Okay, how do I apply this? Oh no, they think I gave up. Ha! Voila. Like magic, you change the whole scenario where it lands in your favor because you take time out to look at the whole picture, not piece by piece. Only when you're deciphering it and breaking it down and figure, okay, I'm going to get over this hump. Then I'm going to do this to get over that hump. Then I'm going to do this to get over that hump. And before you know it, you through this realm. You got the key to the new level, the new phase, the new chapter. Growth potential is always on your mind. And people say, well, wasn't you doing this last week? If something doesn't work for you, you plan another option, another tactic. You're driven. You're driven to overcome. And let me tell you something. People be surprised. They could have seen you last week and you were down. And this week, you leveled up. They don't understand it, but it's your mentality. It's the growth mentality through process, through experiences, and you recognize your power, your inner power, and your potential. People don't get it. People don't get it. And the thing that's so funny, let me tell you, Capricorn, when you get into your hermit mode and you're thinking things through, people still try to figure out how you do what you do. You understand me? Because you are, let me tell you, when you look here, okay, it's like you're saving. You're reserving your resources, you're saving. You have that stability. You're on solid ground. Your ground here is like concrete. Your blessings are coming into fruition. And you are ready to attack only when you are. And you don't have to come out. You know what I love about a Capricorn? A Capricorn could cuss you out without saying foul language. They'll just have you like, duh, because while you're sitting there envious at a Capricorn, they've already bypassed you. They ain't even think about you. They are not thinking about you. Sometimes people say Capricorns are so mean and so cold-blooded and so this. No, they go into survival mode. They want to live. They don't want to exist. They want to live on purpose, with purpose. Capricorns are driven. They have this high intensity. to be better than yesterday. Even if they're down, they're not down for the count. They down in their hermit mode to think how they're going to get over this hump that was placed on their path. They're not sitting there sulking. And if they are, it's short-lived. It's not long-term. While they're sitting there thinking about, what can I do? What could I do? What could I do? They're good negotiators, and you are a negotiator. And through these things that have come on your path, you've negotiated to the next level on everything. That's a beautiful thing when you can look at things and see the positive. And see the positive. Capricorns are always involved with businesses and careers that have continuous growth. They always want to level up. They don't want to stay down, and they listen and they learn. Capricorns are a very powerful sign. Very, very powerful, very creative, very intuitive. And as they continue to grow, they continue to learn more and more about themselves to elevate their self-esteem. They don't just stop. They continue. They stop to take a break. But as they're breaking, they might be reading a book. They might be researching a company. They always look forward to elevating themselves. They have a very positive attitude, even when they're going through stuff. Even when they're going through stuff. And then people look at them and they could see, because Capricorns could be very animated too, you could see their feelings on their face. They might not say anything, but you know if they're stressing over something, it always just comes off as them thinking their way through the storms, through the challenges, through the options and opportunities. They feel, you feel, that even when things don't work out, there's still a possibility for growth. There's still a possibility to achieve what they're seeking. There's a possibility to overcome what has happened. The wheels are always turning. So what I say to you is, no matter what you face in this life, if you believe in overcoming, then what? You shall. That's the bottom line. If you believe in overcoming, then you shall overcome. That's why it's important to always stay focused on the big plan, where you want to be, where you see yourself. Always focus on the next option to help you to get through. Storms are meant to strengthen you at times. Not every storm is a bad storm. It could elevate you. It could make you think in a different realm, in a different mindset. It could show you what possibilities are there for you. It's about you put up, you defend yourself, you assert yourself, you don't stay down. You have, sometimes people say you're opinionated, you're bossy, and you know what? It comes into play when you're going through these storms to the next level. You are climbing up, and every phase on these cards shows significant elevation. And when you're getting ready to enter the new phase, that's where the mode, where the hermit thought process begins, because it's a new chapter. And every new phase has a new key, and every new key has information before entering that new phase. So that's why you think about things before you make a move. Some people just jump and act. You don't act on emotion. I'm not saying you've never acted on emotion, but as you continue to grow and know and do better, you recognize that your intuition will reveal clues to you. You could see yourself in the escape room, and every clue you're working towards figuring it out because you want to get out of that room to get to the next one. Those type games are really great for Capricorns because you know what? Your mind is always thinking. I don't even think when you sleep in your mind stops moving with different thoughts. Have you just stayed up in bed at night and it goes into the wee hours of the morning and you just thinking of different ideas and how you could do this, how you could do that till you actually fall asleep? That's a Capricorn in motion. you can't help it. You're like, why can't I just sleep? Sometimes you'll fall out because you overthink too much. You're overwhelmed for all the sweat that you've gone through building your empire. But Capricorns, right now, between the changes and transformation in love, because you have that love flowing on stuff right now too. You have a passion going on. It seems like everything is falling in place for you. And it's just a smoother sailing, because even here, it shows with the moving. You're coming out of these rough waters. Look at the water. Look at the water. Look at that water right here. You see how rough it is? And then look at the smooth sailing, the transition, the moving, going across the ocean, going across seas. You're moving. Your love could be living on an island somewhere. You're moving forward. You are going places. You have your traveling papers. You're making things happen. Don't give up on who you are. Don't try to impress nobody. Don't try to change for nobody. Be your best self, because you know what? All your hard work is about to pay off. And I'm so glad to be able to say this to you, Capricorn, because you were ending the year last year with excitement. I remember planning for your future. Then early January, you were going through the motions and applying different changes to your life. Some of you already took that move and relocated. Some of you have still been contemplating it, but now you know it's the right thing to do. So pack those bags and say, what is it? Bon voyage. Bon voyage. Bon voyage. Oh my God, I'm messing up today. Oh my God. I hear it, bon voyage. That's messed up. I'm usually good at this type of stuff. But I find that the trip is coming. When I get into these things, it's like sometimes the words are there. Bon voyage. I can't even think of it. Bon voyage. Anyway, excuse me, forgive me. I hear the words in my head, but it's not coming out. Bon voyage. Whatever. You going places. You going places. Wave if you can't say the word. And it's going to come to me as soon as I just want to say it right. But no matter what, transformational change is taking place in your eyes right now. It's happening for you right now. And you are excited about it. Okay? Bon voyage. So let's see what your number is. Bon voyage. What the heck is wrong with me? Oh my goodness. All I'm seeing is you traveling. I see you waving. This is crazy. See you later. You making some significant moves. Wow. Wow. Change is coming. Serious change. Serious change. I could say adios. See you later. Oh, I'm out. Peace be with you. I'm on my journey. Speak to us, Spirit. Speak to us. Let us know. Oh my goodness. Capricorns, this is the number for you today. I've been seeing 111, and now this is 1111. Oh my gosh. The angels whispers, it says your intuition, which you've been following and listening to. Trust in yourself. Your inner whisper is working hard to let you know that it is guiding you. Listen in. What is it saying? Feel it. Where is it telling you to go next? This is big. See it. Close your eyes and allow. Trust the path you are on. Your affirmation is, my intuition speaks to me and I listen. I trust that all things are happening for a purpose. Oh my gosh. Capricorns. Capricorns. Okay? This is big. This is big. This is your number today. It's about intuition. Following your intuition. You are on the right path. Confirmation. Speak up and speak on. You are on the right path. Follow your intuition. Keep moving. Tune into yourself. Let that solitude take place so you could think things through, the path you're taking. Let your mind be your GPS and keep on moving. Great things are on the path for you. I'm excited. This is a big deal. You know, when you're picking up certain vibes and they mesh and everything falls in place, this is what has happened. Capricorn, this is big, significant, transformational change in your life. Listen to me. You are on the right path. I'm excited. I'm ready to scream. This is your journey. You're headed on the right path. All of your exhaustion, all of your frustration, all of you being fed up is now coming in your favor. You put up your defenses. You are assertive. You are moving. You are encouraged. You are on stable ground. You're going to further your stability. This move is going to make you stronger. Stronger. Listen to me. I would continue with this, but this is like major, 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 major. Oh my goodness, this is major. With certain signs, I'm going to start doing the continuation because this is an exciting time for you right now. Complete changes are taking place in your life. It's like the tower is affecting you as well because it's instant change. It's coming quickly and you're ready for it. You're prepared for it. Man, you almost packed. You are prepared for this. Capricorns, I could talk forever because I'm so excited about this reading. It's just beautiful. And you can see the transitional stages. And you're strong and you're better than you were before. So yes, you're doing better than you did yesterday. Every day you could measure your climb, your achievement, your goals. You could start seeing it. I see you traveling. I see your bags packed. Did you get your luggage yet? Don't give up right now. This is big. This is big for you. Capricorns in the house. Capricorns. And you know what? There's so much growth in this relationship that you're in right now. There's pluses on every level, every phase. You may even be looking to get married right now. There's somebody that loves you and is showing you love. Wow. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Step back and recognize these changes as they take place and speak your truth. Speak up. Don't let people try to suppress your voice because you're going to be heard. You're going to be heard. Career-wise, relationship-wise, life-wise, elevation. You know the song for that? Moving on up to the side. Come on now. You got this. You got this. Take care till we speak again. Ooh, I'm going to stick close to my Capricorns because this is beautiful. Woo! You got this. You got this. And you know what? Because of your relationship, expect some challenges. But because of your elevation mechanisms, you know how to apply yourself so that you won't be exhausted or drained. Your whole mindset has changed. Your whole vibe has changed. If you recognize this already or you've seen these changes, I'm telling you, before this summer ends, you're going to be where you need to be. I'm saying that to you. Major change taking place. Major change. Between August and September, massive changes taking place in your life. All of it is in the works right now. Big time. Some of you have already taken the leap, but some of you are on your way to taking it as well. This is your time for elevation, for significant change, and you've been putting this work in since last year. Now It's taking you where you need to be. And you know the most important thing, Capricorn? You didn't even give up. You stayed true. Peace and love to you. You got this. Take care. Garnetqueentarot, where we are inspired to rise. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Congratulations for your steadfast journey and believing in yourself and allowing yourself to elevate. Persistence, perseverance are all core words for you. Don't you ever give up on your dreams. Ever. Ever. Have a good one. Take care. Talk soon.